Hi guys, welcome back to part 4 of fruit falling game tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to explain you how to create lives, and then when the player misses out and misses out the basket, or the fruit doesn't fall in the basket, then how the lives will get reduced. So basically, I'm going to explain you the concept of variables connecting, how we can use the concept of variables to create lives, okay, to show lives. We will be using simple hearts to show the lives here, and how I will connect that to the variable, I will be showing you that. Okay, so let's begin. So in the beginning, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly download a heart picture. So because I really don't want to show my art anymore, I have drawn this basket already and it looks really horrible. So what I'm going to do is I am going to download a PNG of animated heart. Looks nice. So let's go on images. We can choose anyone that you want. Let's see if this is an actual PNG file. See guys, how to know whether the file is actual PNG. If it was a real PNG, here it will become checkered. It is not checkered here, that means it is not real PNG. It's just a white background. And it will not look good when we will make our lives over there because our background is blue. But as you saw this one, it was white in the beginning, but later on it became checkered. Now this is actual PNG. Okay, so this way you can see which one is the actual PNG and download the best one or the correct one. I'm not taking that because I didn't really like the heart with the black border, so I'm trying to find out a nice PNG. Hopefully if we are lucky, we'll get a good one. Okay. You know what? I should not be greedy. I should just go with that one, I guess. Let's just go back. Where did it go now? I have to search it. Yes, guys, let's go with this for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this on my desktop. So save as, let's name it as heart and save it. Now what we're going to do is let's go back over here and we are going to add sprite, and I'm going to name it as heart 1 and add animation, add this, and we need to take this picture here, open, okay. And I'm not going to add any animation, any behavior to this, because this is not really going to fall or move here and there. This will just remain there. So apply, and let's make this on this side. Okay, now if you see guys, this picture is really big, like it's just filling up the entire, you know so I'm pressing command minus and then I'm putting it here. Trust me, it's very big right now, so I'm going to make it really small and then command plus sign. Very difficult to find it where it went. Okay, now this is what happens when you are working with bigger pictures. Let's delete this for now, or just let's bring it towards our window and then press command plus. Still it is so big, so I'm going to make it very small, something like this, and then command plus. Yeah, looks decent. So what we're going to do is we're going to add this over here, heart 1. Similarly, I'm going to add 2 more hearts. We'll give 3 chances to our player. So add another sprite. This I'm calling as heart 2. I'm going to add the same picture, but this time it is named as heart 2. Okay, and also you can resize it directly with the pixel rather than resizing over there. So let's see what is the actual size of the picture. It's very big, see guys. So over here in Piskel, there is this option of resizing. Just click on this, and right now it is 3330 33 pixels. Just let's make it 300. Okay, and resize. Click on resize. Okay, I think this has cropped the entire picture. No, I think guys we are not working like this. So I'm going to delete this and simply add the same picture, and we'll make it smaller from there. Okay, and apply. So this is hard to, again I'm going to take it on my screen. It's very big, so I'm going to press command minus, and I'm going to make it super small like this, and then command plus. I don't think this looks the same size, so I'm going to make it a little more smaller so that they look similar size. Yeah, I think it looks good. Add one more heart, and this is going to be named as heart 2. Sorry, heart 3. Add animation, same steps, add the heart, open, or simply download a smaller picture, guys. I didn't really see the picture, size of the picture, that's why I took this one. Same step, command minus. It's too much minus, yeah. And now reducing this size, and then command plus, back to the normal view, pull it, take it here, and make it slightly smaller. So this way you can add more hearts and or lives if you want for your player. I think I'm going to keep it 3 for now. Looks good. Okay. Now these hearts obviously are not going to work on their own, or they're not going to, really hide on their own if we don't add any variable. So how we had added a variable to add the score by 1 every time the basket is able to catch the fruit, right? Same way we have to add another scene variable. So right click and scene properties, scene variables. There is already one variable which I had named as collect variable. So this time I'm going to name it as lives. Okay, or lives variable, and apply. Now how here I had made a scoreboard to display the score. So if you remember, this was my uh, scoreboard collect to text display, which is here. But in this case I don't want to display the score. I want to simply delete each heart every time the basket misses one orange. So in this we can directly go to the events, add a new condition, and the condition this time is, see, if the basket misses the fruit, where is the fruit going to collide? The fruit is going to collide to the base, right? So the logic here, what I'm going to apply is, when fruit is in collision with the base, okay, and this will be okay, and then what I want to do at this time, I want to add an action, and in this action I will go to variables, value of a scene variable. Now we have two variables, so I will take the second one, choose an operator. I want to subtract it by 1, and okay. So every time the fruit collides with the base, this particular variable will be subtracted by 1. But the thing is, if we are directly subtracting, it will start going, it will start to go in the minus sign. So we have to say that, add another condition. At the beginning of the scene, I think we have already added at the beginning of the scene, yes. So at the beginning of the scene, condition is already here, guys. So instead of adding again, we can simply use this. So at the beginning of the scene, I'm going to make this lives variable as 3. So what will happen, every time it will subtract, it will be 3 minus 1, then 2. And then, 2 minus 1, and then 1. So on. So we will use those numbers then. So I'm going to make the scene variable, or the value of the scene variable is equal to 3. So when the game will start, that time when the scene will load, immediately this lives variable will become 3. And then when every time it falls down and touches the base, it will be subtracted by 1. So I have done internal calculation of my variables. Now how I am going to connect it to the hearts. So let's check this condition. When the value of the scene variable becomes 2, obviously in the beginning it's 3, so we will continue playing. As soon as one time the fruit touches the base or it misses the basket, it will become -1. And when it becomes -1, I want that, obviously it will become -1, that means it will become 2. So if the value of this variable is equal to -2, sorry, only 2, then what do I want to do? I want to delete heart 1. Okay, I want to delete heart 1. So either you can delete or hide, it doesn't make really any difference, but I'm going to delete it for now. Okay, similarly, I will add another condition, scene variable, go back to the condition, variable, value of the scene variable, lives, is equal to 1. Because see, if it was 2, then if one more time the fruit falls, it will become -1. That means 2 minus 1 is 1, equals to delete heart 2. So delete the heart 2 object. Okay, and then add one more condition. This is the last condition. Variable, value of the scene variable, lives, equals to 1. Then delete heart 3. Okay, so delete heart 3. But along with this, guys, just deleting heart 3 will not help, no? We have to also stop the entire game, and there should be a message saying you lost, something like that. So for this, let's make another display text. So display text, I'm going to keep it red this time because it's like a losing thing. So lost message, I'm naming it this way. Size, I'm going to keep it as 40. Bold, you can also take a sprite directly which says you lost, and you can show the sprite. Instead of that, I am making it over here, I'm writing it over here. So you lost. Okay, and then apply. And I'm going to keep this somewhere here, or maybe on this, like this. And same thing, how this hooray you won is actually hidden in the beginning of the scene. If you have seen my previous video, you will know. So at the beginning of the scene, this winning message is hidden, and it is shown when the person crosses 20 or 5 or whatever score you have given to that person, the goal. So I'm going to hide this message also in the beginning of the scene. And when the score variable, the scene variable, the lives one, becomes 1, that means the last heart is deleted, and this message should show, and okay. Along with this, we want the game to stop. Otherwise, if you have seen my previous video, we will show the message, but the player can actually keep playing the game. So I'm going to simply use the same codes which I had made in my previous video. Command C or Control C, and then Control V or Command V. Oh, it didn't work. So I can copy and paste. I can just go here, click, right click, copy, paste. So guys, these codes don't get confused. I have already explained them in depth in my previous tutorial, which is the part 3.1. So please watch it, and then you will understand why I have copy pasted this here. Now let's see how this works. So my goal is, if I collect 5 oranges, okay, I think this heart thing did not work, guys. So we need to check what has happened. So value of the lives variable when the fruit is in collision with the base is subtracted by 1, and initially I have set it to 3. The scene when the scene variable lives becomes 2. Okay, when it becomes 2, then delete this heart. When it is 1, then this, and when this is 0, not 1 again, this should be 0. Okay, this should work now. Let's see. Nope, it's not working. Okay, guys, I think this is not working because as you see here, we have coded that when the fruit is in collision with the base, but the base is not a regular sprite, it's a platformer object, it's a platform, right? And platformer is supposed to go and collide with the platform or be on the platform. That's the reason it's not working. So let's do one thing. We don't really have to change a lot. We just, what we will do is we will add some, transparent layer over here, or some layer which merges and looks like the base but it is a different layer. So I'm going to add a new sprite, and I'm going to just name it as a fake base. You can give any name that you want. And I'm going to give an animation. I have a lot of pictures already inbuilt, Gdevelop pictures, so I will just see which one fits the best over here. And for now, this is what I'm currently using. So I was thinking, let's use this. Okay, and I'm going to click on open. Okay, and let's apply it. Just let's take this fake base just slightly above this. Where is it gone? Oh, it's here. Okay, do not add it twice. Actually, you can, it doesn't really matter. Slightly bigger. Basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to camouflage this with the base. Okay, and then, okay, not bad. And then Command C, because this is not a tiled sprite, I'm just doing Command C, Command V, or Control C, Control V, so that I can just create a line of this base. I think it's better to take it as a tiled sprite rather than taken, so you can save time in doing what I'm doing right now. Because as you know, if you have seen my previous videos, when you take a tiled sprite, it repeats itself, right? So it becomes faster. You can just pull it and it'll duplicate itself. Okay, just added 2 3 more. Put this slightly up. One more. Okay, and now we just need to make this one change. Here, instead of when fruit is in collision with the base, we need to write when it is in collision with the fake base. Okay, and now let's check it. Okay, it's happening, guys, but it's happening too quick. As you can see, it just happened too quick. So there's one last thing that you must do is after every after every condition where we are saying that the scene variable is 2 0 1 and 0, just add this trigger once. This trigger once will not allow it to happen multiple times for any reason. It will just trigger once, and I'm sure if this is done, this will start working. Trigger once will allow this condition to trigger only once, not more than once in one go. That's the whole idea. Okay, because if you saw, our thing was working, but the problem was it was just happening too quick. So let's see how this works. Okay. Okay. Now one last thing is, when the scene variable is 2 and we are deleting one heart, we also need to delete the fruit, right? The fruit which collides with the base, otherwise it will become multiple collision, right? So we need to delete the fruit as well. So I'm going to delete this object. In fact, I should delete the fruit first. Now I'm going to simply copy this and paste, sorry, we can simply paste it here and put it up. Same way, paste it here and put it up like this. Now let's see how it works. 1, 2, and 3. There you are. So it's working very properly, guys. I didn't play my game, so I'm going to actually play this now. So what is the whole idea till now? If I collect 5 score, then I win and I get a winning message. If I miss 3 times, then I lose each heart, every time 1 heart, and then after the 3rd heart is gone, it says that you lost. So let's see if it works properly. I'll try to collect some of them. Okay, I missed 2. Oh, okay, great. But at least this is working now. So guys, I hope you understood and you liked this idea of creating heart. It's very, very, very easy. Instead of using the platform, just simply make a base, and the fruit is in collision with the base. Keep changing the scene variable by -1. You already know how to do variables. I have covered this 2 times in my beginners video tutorials also, and over here in the beginning when I was adding. Same thing, but this time I'm subtracting it. And obviously this condition is very obvious. When the scene variables is subtracted once, right, it will become 3 minus 2 because I have set it to 3 in the beginning. So 3 minus 1, which is 2, then 1 heart will go. Again, one more subtraction, 1 more heart will go to become 1, and when it becomes 0, then the game should stop, everything should stop, and there should be a message, the lost message which I showed you in the beginning, and this is how this whole thing works. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good day, take care, and please leave comments so that and even if you want to learn something new, please write in the comment. I will surely try to make video on that topic. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.